how's everybody doing? My name's Mike, and we have Miss Bijou with us, and we also got my dog here in the background, just hanging out, supervising, make sure and everything goes all right. So what we're doing with Miss Bijou today is we're working on her sit. Now, both of these American Cocker Spaniels have worked with other trainers. They've used different methods than what I will be doing. Hey. So if she stares at my dog too much with too much excitement, I'm going to correct her just with a short, very gentle but short tug just to communicate with her, hey, don't stare too long, it's impolite. So she's also going to get used to seeing other dogs and not always going right towards them in excitement. That can actually get like small dogs, hey, like that staring can get small dogs in trouble with bigger dogs because they're just not familiar with proper etiquette. You see how she's like looking at him, wagging her tail, if you can see her little nub, and he is just relaxed, right? He has his tail is just hanging relaxed. You know, when she looks at him, there's a lot of excitement. When he looks at other dogs, you're not going to see a ton of excitement from him. So when we're doing this, we're going to be working on sit. I have 1, 2, 3 little ottomans here that is going to help mark for the dog where I want her to sit. It's actually going to help her know I want her to sit. So these dogs have worked with other trainers. The other trainers were using treats. So we're going to teach the dog how to sit without a treat. We're going to use our praise instead of a treat, which is actually more beneficial for us and for the dog in the relationship. The dog will want to work for you because they now know what is pleasing you. So I'm going to be we're either encouraging or discouraging the dog. So I'm either going to say no, correction, direction when I'm discouraging the dog, or I'm going to say good girl to encourage the dog. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to be having her heel. She's always going to be on my left side and heel, and we're going to go around, and I'm going to have her sit at each ottoman. Hey. So if she puts her paws on it or anything like that, it's a soft correction. All right, here we go. Heel. Sit. Good girl. And what I'm doing to get her sit is I'm just using a little leash pressure. That's why you see in the first video, you see me no sit. So if she moves, I'll just pull up and tell her sit. That's why you see me introduce leash pressure, because then I'm able to teach the dog to sit just with some pressure. Heel. Sit. Good girl, good girl, heel, sit, atta girl, good girl, heel, sit, good girl, heel, sit. So if she also tries sit, if she tries to get in front of me, I just give her a short tug. So when she goes to get ahead of my feet, I just give her a short tug, heel, sit, good girl. Good sit, girl. Heel. Atta girl. Sit. Good girl. Heel. Sit. Atta girl. Heel. Sit. No. Sit. Good girl. Heel. Heel. Sit. So if she doesn't do what I ask and I have to tell her no and correct her, I should not tell her good girl after that. That was my mistake. So if she doesn't do it and I have to give more pressure, I don't want to tell her good girl. I only want to say good girl when she does it the first time I ask, so she learns what I really want. Heel. Sit. Good. Heel. Sit. Atta girl. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Heel. Sit. Good girl. Heel. Sit. Atta girl. Good girl. Heel. Sit. Good girl. Heel. Now she's going to need a little bit of pressure. Heel. Sit. Now she's always going to need a little bit of pressure for this is her first session with sit, really. So she's going to need a little pressure for her to sit in the first place. But if she does it with just a little pressure, it's good girl. If she refuses to do it, then it's just a no, and we hold the leash, we add pressure, and then when she sits, we release the pressure. So she learns how to keep the leash loose. We do not want dogs pulling on prongs. Good sit. I'm saying good sit because she's maintaining the position. We don't say sit, stay. We say sit, and the dog is supposed to wait until we have another command. Also, side note, basically her litter mate, they're from different litters, they're close enough in age, they live together, but basically litter mates, is in a crate in my den, so that way we can work with this dog. Especially at first, it's important that I can work with this dog with not such high distractions at this moment. Heel, sit, atta girl, good girl, good girl. Heel, sit, no, sit, heel, sit, good girl, good girl, heel, sit, good girl, good girl, heel, sit, good girl. Good job. That's a good sit, girl. You're doing a good job, girl. Yeah, that's a good girl. That's a good sit. So too, I can sit here, sit. I can give her affection if she's going to maintain a good sit, girl. I can give her affection if she's going to maintain that position. That's a good sit, girl. Oh yeah, that's a good sit, good girl. See, why would you ever use treats with this dog? Why would you ever use treats if the dog is so willing to be so compliant with the human? She wants to please the human. She just needs somebody to teach her in the right way, meaning with the leash. Treats are going to make the dog more excited. Heel. Good girl. Heel. Heel. Sit. So I had to give her a little correction because she's kind of stuttering when she comes over here. Nope, sit. She's stuttering when she comes over here near my dog, so I have to give her a little correction to get her to come heel with me, because otherwise she just wants to like go towards him, you know, which it's my job. Sit, sit. It's my job to prevent her from going towards my dog and making my dog feel uncomfortable. That's how he has learned that he does not need to protect himself. I control the scenario, okay? Heel. Sit. Heel. Sit. Good girl. Heel. Nope. Heel. So when a dog tries to itch, heel, or scratch their collar, sit. Sometimes it's a way, nope, sit. Sometimes it's a way for them to do something else. They're trying to like stop the exercise. And believe it or not, I've seen tons of dogs sit. I've seen tons of dogs scratch that collar, and a few of them are successful in getting it off. So it is truly amazing what they can do. Heel. Sit. Good girl. Heel. Sit. Atta girl. Heel. Good girl. So we want to end it on a good note. Sit. Good girl. Heel. So when she's doing good, sit. Like right now, heel. We're going to end it very soon. Sit. Nope. Sit. So nose to the ground. If her nose is to the ground, that means she's tracking. We don't want that. She's in heel. She has to maintain sit. She has to maintain that sit position. Heel. Heel. So let's get her one more time. Sit. You want to end it good. Good girl. That's a good girl. Heel. Sit. Heel. Sit. Nope. Sit. Heel. Sit. Atta girl. Heel. Come on, girl. Sit. Good girl. Heel. One more time, girl. Sit. No. Correction. Sit. Good girl. Let's try it one more time. Heel. Let's try and get her to go one more time. Good. Sit. Atta girl. Heel. I want 3 sits out of her. Sit. That are good. Good girl. Heel. Heel. Sit. Come on, girl. Sit. Heel. Sit. Good girl. Heel. Sit. Atta girl. Heel. Come on, girl. You can do it. Sit. Good girl. Atta girl. So now, sit. What's going to happen is I'm going to go put her in a crate. She's going to rest there for 15 minutes. That's really going to make her soak it in. And she did a really good job. Here's a tip. I should have ended it when I said, let's get 3 more good sits out of her. I should have ended it. I had to go 3 more times to get her to do it the way I wanted her to do it to end it properly. So I should have ended it then. But now she's going to go in her crate and go rest for a little.